my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my coffee table. I recently just redecorated it and played around with it and kind of figured out what it's like to have a round coffee table. It was pretty much round before, but it's just a lot smaller and rounder because the other one was like an octagon shape. Anyways, so I have kind of figured out how to decorate it. At first, for I don't know how long, I just kind of like put a couple things on there. But I really feel like it's well put together this time, like a lot more like assembled or chic, or just it looks more thoughtful. It doesn't look like, and just put like a little flower and a book on there. So the reason why I'm filming it right now is that I did figure it out, but it's kind of a little bit fallish. It's not over the top fallish because that's just not how I decorate. I absolutely love going to like Michael's and Joann's and craft stores and seeing like the over top like leaves and glitter and pumpkins galore and just like amazingness. But if I do that in my own home, I feel like I'm like, oh, it's everywhere, it's too much. So I put like little tiny little things here and there that kind of make it a little bit seasonal, but not so much so that it's like in your face. So this is kind of like a chic take on it. So I bought a few things at Marshall's recently and Target, but I'm going to share with you what each thing is, and then I'm going to share with you how I put it all together and like my thoughts on how to decorate a round coffee table and just ideas for any coffee table, really. This might be too busy for people. This might be like not your thing, but this is what I've been really liking and what I really like on it right now. So a lot of times I'll get like stuff and I want to put like way too much stuff on here, but I really have to edit back. Like I had like a huge orchid before, but it was just a little too much. I've seen orchids on coffee tables before and I was like, I really want an orchid and I really want to make this work, but it didn't happen. So I have a lower flower arrangement here. I had this hair that's like just being my little friend. It's like, hi, I want to get in your mouth and be in there. It really wants to know what this coffee table talk is about. So I end up going with like a lower flower arrangement that I really think is cute. It's flowery and it adds that life to the table without being like the huge orchid thing. So I'm going to go through what each thing is and then share with you. I'm going to take it all off and then I'm going to share with you like how I put it all together and kind of my thoughts of how it kind of makes it flow more the way that I have it set up. First up is this Diptyque. I have no idea how to say this. This is a candle by Diptyque. A hair on it. I've had this candle forever. Maybe I should burn it eventually. But it's the Mimosa candle. These candles are just so pretty. Just like the prettiest little things. It smells really good. This one smells so like fresh and yummy, and I really, really like it. But this is just like a little chic thing to have on your coffee table, you know? It's just adds a little something, Next thing I have on here is this amazing, I have no idea what kind of rock this is. So, you know, this rockish thing. It has 3 little holes in it that you can put little votive candles in and light, and then it would light up the whole rock. So that's really fun. This thing was like $5.99 at Marshall's. This is a real rock too. This is not like replica. This thing is huge. So the price on this is unbelievable. I can't believe it. I love it so much. So I think that somebody else said that they've seen them at Marshall's or Home Goods. So those would be places to try. But I love it. It's such a cool shape. It's such a cool texture. It's such a cool color. It just, I don't know, it adds a lot to the table. You take it away, it takes away like that natural element. These are very chic bookends from Target. They are the Room Essentials brand, and I believe that they were like $16.99. But when I saw these, I was like, yes. I didn't really have a place for them at the time. I was just like, I'm going to get them and put them somewhere and they're going to be fabulous. So when I redid my coffee table, it was like, I have a place for you. So I love that they're low profile. Before, when I was like redecorating and rearranging, I had like my big horns here. They just looked really out of place. Because my coffee table is shorter and smaller, it's very easy for it to feel like very overwhelmed. So smaller things like this go a long way. I don't actually have any books in between them. No, stuff like this is like, do I actually use them for bookends? No, but they're cute, okay? This is just a square tray from West Elm. It's white, it's square, it's small. I think these cost like $30. But the shape of this and the size of this is what I love most about it for my coffee table. I tried to do a big rectangular one and it takes up half of the coffee table. Again, it just like makes my coffee table feel smaller. So using things that are a little bit smaller and trays just kind of help you like section off things and organize things, and they make it like a lot more pleasing to the eye. This baby right here is probably my favorite thing on the coffee table at the moment. I love this thing so much. It's so cool. It is just a candle holder. I was gonna take this thing out because it's a little bit yellowish, and I'm not into the whole like off-white thing, you know, yellow, off-white. This is a battery powered candle. So it's really nice. The kids, they get a kick out of like flipping it on and flipping it off. I'm like, look, mommy, I lit your candle for you. And it's really sweet. But I just think it's really cute. It's really fun to have on the coffee table. The cool wire and the shape is so just visually interesting, and it creates a really cool contrast against the marble and the white and the different colors that I have on the table. They're kind of muted, so the black just kind of gives it just like a real interest. So, and just the cool different geometric shapes on it are really fun too. So I love this thing so much. This thing was from Marshall's and it was on clearance. It was like $5, I think. Can you believe that? $5. You know how much you would pay for this online or like a regular store? Ridiculous. All right, next up is another thing I got from Marshall's. This was $10. I love Marshall's. We have a Marshall's really close to our house, so we go to it a lot. It's so clean, and it's just, I don't always find stuff, but sometimes I just like really make out like a bandit. So cute. This is a Vogue coloring book. Like, how cute is that? I love that it's like not so, what's the word? Like stuck up-ish. Not so like, ooh, Vogue on my table. But it's a Vogue coloring book, so it totally makes it like, kids, go ahead and draw on it. It's fine. It just cost me $10 and it's just a coloring book, so go have fun. And I love it's just like a little bit like comical in a way. You know what I mean? And the vintage front of it, oh, I'm so obsessed with. And I'm so obsessed with the color palette too, with the pale pink and the green and the zebra. I love it. Also, it's an A to Z book too, and Hugh is learning his letters, so that's also kind of a fun thing about that. So I'm always like, anything with like ABCs, he's having a really tough time, so I'm like all about like, how can we teach you and make it fun? And yeah, I actually ordered him these robots. They're alphabet letters that are like transformers where they turn into robots. Are you serious? Seriously, the coolest thing. If any of you want that website, they also have them for numbers. Let me know. I will send that to you. A pumpkin, look, I have fall. I mean, doesn't this look like me? This totally looks like me. This is from Target. It was $3. They had like a bunch of $3 pumpkins. They kind of had a marbly one too, but this one is just glittery, so it's just a little bit more festive. So, and it just looks very cute. So it has like kind of an ombre effect with the glitter and the sequins and the black, and I just think it's very cute. Totally went with my coffee table too, so it was like, yes! Here is my total bougie thing, if you will, my Hermes box. This was my box for my Hermes belt. I love decorating with these. I love it. It's just so beautiful. Yep, carnations just smell like something green and don't really smell like anything, do they? I love carnations. They're cheap. They last for a long time. They're just fun. This little arrangement is a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie. And I probably should have done like mums or something for fall, but I don't know. Pink is always a good idea in my opinion. So the last thing that I have on my coffee table is books. Books are always like the best thing that you can possibly have on your coffee table. They are a great conversation starter. They are just great to look at. They're beautiful. Pick books that you are inspired by, things that interest you. Go with that kind of stuff. I'm obsessed with makeup, So that's why I got this. This is like a history of makeup. It's just really cool. It has a lot of stunning pictures and just a lot of history, and it's very interesting to me. So that's why I have it, and like the front cover is just gorgeous. I love it. Can I blow this picture up and put this in my house, please? Thank you. Next up is Vogue. I have 2 Vogue books here. This is the Illustrated History of the World's Most Famous Fashion Magazine. It's just a classic coffee table book, very chic, Vogue. I mean, you can't go wrong. This one is very cool because it is houses, gardens, and people of Vogue. They just have amazing pictures, amazing places, amazing people. So I find it very, very interesting, and it just looks great on a coffee table. That's all the stuff I have. I'm going to show you how I put it all together and why I put it together the way I do, or I did, or I do am. So damn. So I wanted to share with you what it looks like if you just put stuff on the coffee table. Without the books, without the trays, without the boxes. It just doesn't look organized. It looks kind of like wildly placed, like just without a thought. So there I've put the books from biggest to smallest. Doesn't that already look better? Then I'm going to add the other 4 elements. If you give it all that parallel look, it's going to make it much easier on the eye. So now I'm going to add my next thing. Good old Hermes. And then I'm just going to put the pumpkin on top of there. Next I'm going to put on my coloring book here, my cute Vogue coloring book. And I'm going to put this little light up candle here as well. And that's going to be just kind of like a place to put this candle on top of. It also gives it like more of a background so that this thing stands out more against the white. I'm going to take my tray and I'm going to put these random last things in here. They're going to make it look more put together. So here's what the coffee table looks like now. I'm going to move this over. You can just leave it like this, but I love flowers on a coffee table. I really feel like they just make the world of difference. And that's what it looks like. I have my little pumpkin, I have my color, I have my black and white that ties in with the rest of the room. I have my gold, I have my natural element with the rock. I have my pretty candle for something just pretty and pretty smelling. And this is my finished product. I love it. I think that it is way more eye-pleasing when you have books and trays and books and boxes and different things to kind of section it off and to kind of give those little pieces a backdrop, if you will, and make them look a little bit more organized and put together. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, send me some love in a comment. I appreciate those things, and I will see you guys soon. What? I don't know. This square thing. Shut up, Leah. It's a, whatchamacallit? Why can't I talk?